afternoon to everyone, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for attending our online 8th Gong Festival with the theme, let the sound of the gongs resonate, the sound of healing throughout the world. In these trying times, this is a very good avenue for us to introduce our culture to the world and to also share share our cultures with each other. Now, to start off our event, may we please call on Sir Absalom to lead us in a prayer.
Gayam di kalayaman, amami ay ngayon langitan, ikatay income pagdaydayawan. Yaman sin amin ay bendisyon mo, kada ka may pinarswam, sinan kaigutan. Ugayam di gayaman, amami ay nailangitan, pakawanom da kami, sinamin ay kaminan basulan. Salamat Diyos Ama, sinin ka nang idawtan, kanda kami si pigsak ang salunat ay wada kami latay, si bibiyag ay mangidaydayaw, kansika ay ugayam di gayaman. Amami ay nainlangitan, sika nan madaydayaw udwani, kamang mi kanyam sika, Diyos Ama nan nay aramidon mi, udwani, nanangnan mi, sika po nan madaydayaw, sika nan mangitalkan mi, sinan amin ay kakailan, ay inmali, ay nakipasot sinan Gong Festival 2020, despite nan pandemic ay nay, sika nan madaydayaw lata, tay in-preserve mo nan biyag nan tumunggal maysa, ay mangitaktakdag, sinan kultura ay indawat mo, sinan salsala, yakan kanta. At madaya-dayaw ka, Diyos Ama, yan nayabos ay kadawin mi ay bindisyonan, amin ay aramidon mi, sinan programa mi ay nay, sikalata nan mangiturturong, mangidawat, si kinalaing, kinasirib mo, Apo Diyos, tapno sikalang lata nan may daydayaw, may tagtagay, Apo. Yabos nan inubas da inay, sikapo nan mang bindisyon, tapno nan manginom sinan inubas, di kay gurutan ya pigsa, ya sirib di may dawat kunda ida ket madaya-dayaw ka po Dios nanay di dawat mi babaen sinanak mo ay Hesus Kristo. Amen. Ugayam di kalayaman.
Happy Gong Festival! Happy Gong Festival! Cheers! Sabay!
So, to start off the program, we would like to welcome the mother of the Gong Festival, Ma'am Jocelyn Banasan Kapuno, to give us the welcome remarks.
Naimbag nga daw tayo amin! Ani! Happy rainy day! Every year, we celebrate the Gong Festival every October of the month of the year. Today is the 8th Gong Festival, 8th year. We are happy na despite of this pandemic, we are still here, alive, and celebrating still the Gong Festival. During our festivals, the past festivals, we used to come together with our full attire, singing together, eating together, sharing foods. But today, it's so different. I see you as aliens with all your masks. I don't even know who my seatmate is because of your mask. But despite of the pandemic, let's share still our wisdom for the Gong Festival in celebration of Indigenous Peoples Month. So I would like to welcome our Board of Directors of the IPEACE. I would like to welcome our visitors. We have here Commissioner Gaspar Kaya. Thank you very much for joining us. We have here our elder from Abra, Ma'am Marcelina Bahata. I saw Councilor Vladimir Cayabas. He will be coming. And Kidlat Tahimik. He's wearing his G-string still. He's coming in a while. Thank you for joining us, our senior sa Board of Directors ng IPEACE, Mr. Sami Bugnusen. And I would not forget Mike Bugnusen, who is one among the instigator of the Gong Festival. Sino pa? Sino who are still here? I forgot the prettiest instigator. Ma'am Maria Platen. Oray no, awanti part na, daijay nga nangalaw-ngaw, but she makes the Gong Festival very festive. I would like to welcome everyone who are here.
Thank you very much then, Ma'am Jo, for that very warm welcome. And I hope that everyone who is here with us physically or online virtually, I hope that you felt how warm those words were for everyone. Now, let me just, for a quick introduction as to what we are doing right now, as of this month, may we call on someone who is a very respected figure in our midst. She is a teacher by profession, but a cultural worker by heart. She is a mentor, a teacher, a writer, and one of the conveners and mothers of the Gong Festival. May we please, I do have the honor to introduce to you, Ma'am Lucia Ruiz.
Happy Gong Festival to everyone. Greetings of peace and good health. So today, naimbag nga malem tayo amin. Dito'y kakainan, dito'y Baguio, ken Cordilleras, ken dito'y Pilipinas. and also our brothers and sisters kakailyan iti international community. So welcome to the fourth live streaming of our Gong Festival 2020. Let me introduce to you our organization IPEACE. IPEACE, I-P-E-A-C-E. IPEACE, okay? Which it's an acronym that stands for Indigenous Peoples Education for Arts, Culture, and Empowerment. It is an NGO primarily to preserve and sustain our cultural heritage as a solid and well-grounded foundation for community and nation building. It was organized to advance and support cultural initiatives through training, seminars, and lecture discussions, and exhibits also. No? We have, for the last 8th year of our Gong Festival, we had been showing pamana exhibits of our cultural artists. Okay, so it is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and fully supported by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Since its inception in 2013, IPEACE has organized, coordinated, and brought to life the Gong Festival, which was initiated by a group of like-minded individuals who wore their wanus. Wanus is the indigenous term for G-strings, no? And it became a oneness walk actually at Session Road. So these very few like-minded individuals paraded with pride their oneness. And since then, it grew. That was the start of the Gong Festival way back in 2013. And isang initiator natin dito ay si Mike Bugnusen. Okay, na-introduce siya kanina. And of course, after 2013, it grew to become it became a large group, no? Its membership coming from school-based and community-based grassroots performing groups, okay? And at some point, we also have groups coming from the Muslim communities. Mga Muslims dito sa mga brothers and sisters natin na Muslims dito sa Baguio City. So more than just a festival, it brought pride and determination to continuously promote, protect, and preserve our indigenous heritage, and especially to our younger generation whom we would like to be culture bearers, whom we would like to be knowledge holders, so that we continue to give a continuing support for our fora discussions, youth training, meant to culturally reroot, relive, and revitalize and re-educate our young people through music, dance, and other forms of theater. Okay, so for the last 3 Sundays, this October 2020, we had featured aspects of our culture and heritage. So last October 4, we had cultural attires, the attires of the different tribes, ethno-linguistic groups in the Cordilleras, and how to properly wear them. So you can actually go back, you can actually view them again sa aming live FB live streaming. And then October 11, we had gong beats and dances. And then October 14, we had cultural chants and storytelling. And today, which is the last activity, we will be doing interactive cultural presentations. So I hope you will watch it. We encourage everyone to watch our Gong Festival for today, and to go back to the activities that we had last for the whole month of October. So, thank you. Matatagot ako, amin.
And of course, thank you for that introduction, Ma'am Lucy. Now, This event would not have been possible without the invaluable contributions of our partners during this event. May we take this opportunity to thank Ililica Artist Village, NCCA or the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, 23 Sampaguito Studios, the Gong Festival Core Group, our facilitators, our dancers who kindly exerted time and effort for them to demonstrate our cultural arts here in the Cordilleras. And of course, this event would not also be possible without you, our viewers, who are with us, who could be with us actually physically and or virtually. Now, all right. So just to make for commemoration of this event, we have a very special person here with us at this moment. He has, I believe, he has a few choice words for us and our event. May we please welcome our very own national artist, Tatay Kidlat Tahimik.
Magandang hapon po lahat. Happy Cordillera Month Day. Dito sa Ililica, we are really an artist village focusing on Cordillera arts, no? So it's nice to celebrate Cordillera Month every October. Pero sana maging all year round dito. I mean, yung spirit, di ba? Ang kalaban natin dito ay mga colonial attitudes na tinuruan tayo ng mga dayuhan for over 450 years. Ay po, yung sabi ng isang writer, si Carmen Guerrero Nakpil, we Filipinos have lived 3.5 centuries in a convent and 50 years in Hollywood. Mas tayo mix up nga kultura tako. And why not let this month be a assurance na hindi mamamatay ang kultura ng Cordillera. We have so much to give the world. The world is waiting for our culture. Nung copycat lang tayo, copy the Western movies, copy their stories, copy their images. Sayang. Aduti richness, aduti yaman tako. Let us let this month be a panibagong determination para talagang ibabalik natin ang kaalaman ng nilolo at lola, no? I think one of the best ways is just let's all be curious kung ano yung mga kwento nila lolo at ni lola. Ano yung mga ritual nila, ano yung mga kaalaman nila na nawawala ngayon sa mundo na ito. At keep your camera steady at kaya tumindig ako sa frame. No, I'm just saying that ang tayo kababay nga guano. It's just because the Westerners said you have to wear your tie up coat, wear your coat and your tie up there. Huh? What's wrong with wearing the tie down there? Oh, hindi ba? Let's be proud of it. Anyway, I also brought my bamboo camera. No? I think most of you know this is my symbol of telling the local story. Kasi if we are always telling stories but we're copying the formula of Hollywood, it's not really good for us. But if we tell a story, we shoot a story about our Cordillera richness from our point of view, ito yung symbol ng bamboo camera. Yung point of view natin as Cordillerans. Hanga kopyado tayo di how they say it in Hollywood, how they make grand aduti explosions, aduti bang bang bang, aduti If that's the only way to tell a story, I think when we copy them, even if everybody in the film is dressed in their bahag, it's still not the same story. So let's celebrate Cordillera year, okay? Indigenous year. Let us shoot our stories and let them be from our point of view. If we learn from our lolas and lolas, what were their frame, kung saan nanggaling yung kanilang mga kwento, yung mga mythology nila, yung mga legends and alamat. and then we transform that and share that with the next generations. Wow, napintas. So, smile. You're on bamboo camera. Cut. Thank you very much. I hope it's auspicious. Counting ulan, counting ambon. It's nice. It's a good closure na ba ito?
Yes po. Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be today is the
Closure lang na official, pero it's still going to be indigenous year.
Yeah.
Year in, year out. Sige. Okay, mabuhay ang indigenous culture natin.
Thank you very much, Tatay Kidlat, for your message to everyone. Now, syempre hindi lang po si Tatay Kidlat ang may mensahe para sa ating lahat. May we now welcome the Commissioner for the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples, Sir Gaspar Kaya.
Thank you very much. In behalf of the National Commission on Indigenous Peoples, we want to extend our heartfelt greetings to each and everyone. Happy 8th-year anniversary of this Gong Festival. So as your partner in the promotion of indigenous people's rights and welfare, we are here to join you, especially so that we are in the Commission is trying our best to promote, preserve, protect, and respect the indigenous people's way of life. We all know that there are times na ang sinasabi ng iba, ano ba yung pinagyayabang ninyo, mga indigenous peoples? Parang nawawala na yung mga kultura ninyo. I, for one, we accept because of three major factors affecting the indigenous way of life. Number one is Christianity. We know when the Spaniards came on March 16, 1521, they introduced Christianity. When the people were here rejecting the colonization or Christianity, they were called savages, primitive, pagans, and so on and so forth. Kaya yung mga iba nahiya. Pinagtatanggal na nila yung mga deities, yung mga natural statue na nagsasabing ito yung mga spirits ng aming mga ninuno, pinagtatapon because these are signs of paganism. So ito kawawa yung mga IPEACE. Meron nga nagsasabi, wala na yan. Kasi pag sinasabi namin ito, we are daw pagans. Okay. Number two, education. We keep on saying that we want to become doctors, lawyers, and so on and so forth para kami ay marespeto sa komunidad. Yun na. Pag lawyer ka na, doktor ka na, engineer ka na, sabi mo, kahit bata ako, mas magaling ako sa mga council of elders, dibodong holders, and so on and so forth. Kaya nawawala na yung respeto sa mga matatanda. Dibodong system, ditongtong system, ditabtabal system were forgotten. And we don't want this to happen. Another one, the third problem affecting our indigenous way of life is economic sabotage or greediness. Yung mga pumasok na mga mayayaman, they say that you come join with us, let us explore, let's get your gold. You are sitting on mountains of golds and yet you are poor. So we are here to exploit it, get it. And where are the indigenous peoples? Sabi nila, sige nga, yun pala kinakain na sila ng mga nag-exploit sa atin. So with this problem, we forgot that we are indigenous peoples. So in the NCIP, we are here to join you, to celebrate and claim victory that we are here standing for and in behalf of our people, the indigenous peoples, for us to revitalize the almost forgotten culture, the practices, the rituals, the gongs, the sign of celebration, unity, rituals, and so on and so forth. So with your friends in the NCIP, we are here to join you, to extend our warmest felicitation and thanks to all organizers and the pillars of this festival. So, as I said, kami po ay nakikisama po sa inyo. Let's continue to promote our culture. And then, as to our programs also in the NCIP, we keep on promoting 4 bundles of rights. our domain. Let us not forget that we have our ancestral domains or territories as IPs. Huwag natin ibenta. Huwag natin ibenta sa mga mayayaman na greedy investors or capitalists. Okay? Number 2 is we have our cultural integrity. Let's protect our culture. Let's preserve so that they will respect it and they will recognize. Another one is our self-governance and empowerment. Let's continue empowering ourselves. Let us promote the customary laws, the traditional way of settling disputes. Autonomy is one, yes, of course, Sir Kidlat. The outside world should see that we have our own way of life, how we govern our people.
Thank you for that fruitful wisdoms and meaningful messages from one of our speakers. And we would like also to call Ma'am Marcelina Bahatan for her inspirational message. Ma'am.
Thank you for being invited to this special occasion. But I was just would like to start my little message to everybody, recalling on how this Gong Festival started. And I have been telling people that the young generations are being tapped by one of the organizer of this. And I just hope that he's watching us. And it was Raffy. So Raffy, you did had left a legacy. And in spite of that you are not part of their IP, you IPEACE yourself. Yeah, you IPEACE yourself, I said, because it's so good that you've been with us for so long, since the beginning. And then when they started this Gong Festival, I was so amazed looking at him every time that he danced. So anyway, being invited with this last day of this celebration for the month of October, in which sayang at may pandemic nga, we should have celebrated it more graceful in the way that we dance and then participate in every activity. But anyway, what I can say with this celebration is being practicing and then preserving all what we have learned for the past 3 Sundays. I've been watching what have been done during the first Sunday, second Sunday, and the third Sunday, and it's so good that you young generations now, because it's the legacy being left by the elders, especially our elders now are not already so participative in every occasion. It might be because they're already old, or they will just instinct on us the culture, the story that we can learn from them, and then the culture that we can see in every occasion. We can help promote the correct or the proper way of introducing such kind of culture. Like, for example, there are some tribes that are practicing the yab-yab, or the culture of getting marriage, and then culture of burying our dead people. So those are part of what we have to learn and then impart on our life. As you grow old, young generations, kayo ang millennial generations kano da kayon ti mang ituloy. You have to continue and spread our own culture. So it's so nice that this is being shown for everybody to see, especially IPEACE entire the world, not only in the Cordillera but entire the world. They're also celebrating the IP. In fact, I have seen some FBs celebrating the culture. They've been dancing and so forth. So with this, we have to what do you call that? Strengthen and to invite younger generations like you, because not only Kalingans or Mountain Province or Ifugao, because you're all active. we have to invite other tribes, especially Abra and Apayao. As I can see, especially presentations on the dances and then cultures and whatever. Apayao and Abra is very, what do you call it? Ang damot nga siya'y mango. They're also part of warriors, no? But it might be just a little bit casual on their part. So, as an Abranian, tsaka taga-Abra Akmat, I'm also trying to inculcate on them to participate in every occasion, especially like this. So, duduwa kami lang mo nga lumaglag to, nakaspagay, no, may pikakas to, ever since the Gong Festival started, we're always here with Dr. Sawadan. Duduwa kami garod, gapita, we've been inviting students, but might be because I don't know, they don't have any interest maybe, but there were times that during the time of Director Lalaine, we have also encouraged students from the different universities. And there are at least, what do you call that, in Abra, dagamin dagiti upland kan lowlands. So ma-intimidate dagiti upland. Ma-intimidate dati Ilocano gamin. Iso nga medyo adangit, medyo bain daman when no ma-oppress dangay kultura. There are some group in Abra, especially on the Maing tribe, and then the Budabosa area, they're also active. But the only way is that there are no support from their local government, especially financial aspect, no? So, sapay ko for the students, the Tingyan students in Abra also should be encouraged to participate in this occasion. So, Ma'am Jo, Ma'am Lucy, and then my Mike, maybe we can tap the schools to invite all those students from the other tribe. So, nakuak gamin, makakultura ak sa gamin mo't piman. So happened that I'm in Ifugao now, so nangititribom, Cordillera nak, to tinagapon ti parents ko gamin kat Kalinga, Pasil, kat nayan nakakmot di Abra, so kanadang itnagak, Tingyan. So happen mo ti man nga dati Baguio kat niya da namot ti nalan mo ti taga Ifugao. So I'm a Cordilleran. So thank you so much at papigsaon tayo daytoy. Let's celebrate every year. Yearly ko man ako na ni Apo Kidlat, but we can start it. We can do it with the help of everybody and the participation of everybody. Matago-tagot ako, mabiyag tako amin, sabay ko mata umando-ando tako, umad-ado tayo ko mga celebrate. Thank you so much and good afternoon.
Yes, thank you, ma'am, for that inspiring and also for the cultural guidance that you have shared. And I would like to introduce also with us one of our energetic cultural bearers and cultural counselors, Ma'am Maria Aplaten.
Anyway, happy Gong Festival, everyone! Yes! Well, anyway, naka-social distance, so I will get away with my mask and my face shield. We are happy again because even if we are few, very few today, we can feel the spirit of our celebration today. So we believe, just like what Sir Kidlat said earlier, you see, medyo umarbis-arbis. So kaya nasa these are blessings to us. The spirits of our ancestors, our gods are there watching us, celebrating with us today. So again, as I always say to the youth who dominates again, our crowd this afternoon, thank you so much for coming. Continue what you are doing. You are our ambassadors of culture. You continue propagating, promoting, preserving our culture. Okay, through, of course, we start with the visuals because these are, we can easily attract, others to like, okay, to appreciate, and from there, okay, we infuse slowly educating them, okay, of why we practice this, why we wear our attires, okay, our tapis, our bahag, even our beads. Every strand would mean something to us. Yan, inuno pa unugan tayo ti discussion, di takat nagdakkel, tinaitulong na kinya tayo, dagito nga gamang nga impamana dagiti apo tayo kada tayo. Ado kadagiti kakailyan nga haan nga makapaeskwela kadagiti anak da, iti napilitan nga mangilako kadagita, ta iti maysa apo nga kastoy ket balor iti maysa nga baka. Tiyang maysa nga baka ket balor iti maysa nga tawon nga eskwela da. Dagita ti sakripisyo tapno laang makasabay tayo iti edukasyon. Iti mainstream tapno ammo tayo mat nga kitaan nga si tayo, uray na insigudan nga umili tayo, we have the ability to think, to learn to the highest level and become equal with whatever intelligence that the others have. So diay tihan tayo nga liplipatan, uray no inbadbadok da tayo, panunutan yo nga kunadagarot awan han nga bubukudan di gawis iti kinalaing. Because intelligence is given to all, equally regardless of your ethnic origin, regardless of your race. Dijay ti karit ko, aging gana idi, aging gana pailang ita. Whatever I have learned now is because of my elders, one of my biggest idol in terms of history of the Cordilleras, isuna ni maistrak dito, and I bow down to you. Ma'am Ruiz here is one of the propagators of Cordillera history. Iso tinangirugi nga nag-develop iti curriculum. Iti history of the Cordilleras to ma-include iti curriculum mi iti university. So it was actually UC or Baguio Colleges Foundation who started it until it was adopted. And now we are happy, ma'am, because this advocacy moved on. Addanti kung kuna tayo ng indigenous people's education. So tumulong tayo, dayta, ti responsibilidad tayo amin nga anak ti Cordillera, tumulong tayo. Nga mangisulong iti iPad tap no usto. Isto nga kananayon nga uyawang kayo, no hanga usto, dagita pa nagisusuot nyo, dayta ti basic ko na karon. It starts from there. That's where we get the interest of the people. When you are wearing your traditional attires, ibagata kanya yung nagpintas dayta suot mo. And that's where you're going to start the discussion. Han kadi, paunugumon wan, dayto iti suot mi ijay Mountain Province, dayto iti suot mi ijay Kalinga, dayto iti suot mi ijay Ifugao. Ti kayat na nga sa undag ito'y burdana, ti kayat na nga sa undag itunay design na amin dagitan. And that's where the cultural practices would come in until eventually they would appreciate who we are as people. Okay? Adupay ti kayat ko nga ibagang, adupay ti sa umalan. Thank you so much. Matabo-tabo ta ko,
For that energetic and passionate sharing of Ma'am Aplatan. Really, she is a energetic. And hatan niya ako pabayagan also with us today as introduced earlier, and he's one of our propagators, Sir Mike Bugnuson. And
so good day, good afternoon, and happy Gong Festival. It's our 8th year, and what I want to share is how we started. Of course, with Ate Jo and Hanjong in the camera, sa likod nyo. And thank you for being here. But anyways, we started with the film. Yeah. The first thing Ate Jo was I was doing Edge and Impact Weapons and Martial Arts. How do we fuse our martial culture with our film, the Kanana Kanu? So while filming, I had a very deep realization. Parang may kulang sa akin. Yeah, sobrang kulang sa akin. So I had to dig deeper with my dad, my grandparents then when he was alive. We talked about the Cordilleras then when way back 1950s. That's why they made the B-back. Okay, we'll go back to history. So because of the film, I was inspired. I was inspired to dig deeper kung ano nga talaga nangyayari. Because ako burgis ako eh. I grew up with with a silver spoon, and with my dad. My mom's from the lowlands. My dad is half Igorot na, baka 1/4 pa. Kaya wala na, hindi na infuse sa akin. So I said, there's something, may kulang pa. Malaki yung kulang. So after the film, sabi kong ganyan, I think I have to do everything right. From wearing the wanas and wearing everything on the correct, kung Kalinga, kung Mountain Province, because yun nga, like what Tatay Kidlat said, and our commissioner, even sina Ma'am Ruiz, when the Panagbenga came, I've noticed bakit may mga flowers dun sa may butt nila, tapos kung ano-ano yung pinagkakakabit nila. I told Ate Jo, I think, I just want to walk, let's walk with my, mga co-stars ko yan, si Hanjong, sa kanana ko nun. Just wala lang, trip lang na, let's just walk. let's use it right. Lilima lang kami, nakakahiya. Lilima lang kami naglakad sa Session Road na talagang bare, walang brief. We did it right. So this is how it started. So because of the film, no, it inspired us to create this. And after that, ito na nga, we talked with Kuya Raffy, what if we'll do it one more time? Maglakad lang tayo, hindi tayo we won't disturb yung community or whatever dyan sa Session Road. Doon lang tayo sa sidewalks. Ang dami na mga nag-confirm, others from martial arts groups like Team Lakay, they came. Tuwang-tuwa ako kasi ang daming nag-respond and they did it right. And we walked, going down and going up Session Road, and we celebrated. Nagpandesal afterwards. Yeah, so ganun lang. That's how it started. And then later on, ate, what if we'll make it into a festival? Sabi ko. Then yan na, nagumpisa na. Kuya Raffy drafted everything. Kuya Raffy, I miss you. Grabe. And then after that, si Ate Jo also convened with others. Ang dami naman ang nag-join. And then, it was, and then we talked to Portavaga. Mamaya, they gave up they gave up the whole floor. Yes, and then yun na. We started it without anything. Wala kaming pera or what. It's just about passion, and it's how we have to do it right. Like Mama Platen said, we have to do it right. Okay, so that's where it was born. We had these struggles, just walking around Session Road down, ayan, sila labos nga kunada. And then it came to this na naging Gong Festival na. Sa akin naman, seeing through the years, in our 8th year, I see the success. You see kids right now around us, they're all doing it right. Then they're going back to yung kultura nga. And then, handa nga mabainan. Unlike before, hiyang-hiya sila maglagay. I don't know, ako naman, I just tried to do it and then yun na, tuloy-tuloy. But yung advocacy natin, it works right now, and then at least the culture's alive. Also now that I'm with my commissioner sa NCIP, I think we have a huge role also to push it na gawing tama. Yeah, like yung sinabi nga ni Com before, there's this last year. Kung Kalanguya, Kalanguya. Kung Kalinga, Kalinga. Kung Mountain Province, Mountain Province. Huwag natin paghalu-haluin. So, yun na nga, like when I went also to the iPad of Ma'am, kami ni Ma'am Maria, naging estudyante ulit kami. The same thing. Yun na naman yung pinag-usapan. Kaya let's go back to to our roots. We'll be rooted pa rin. So I'm very inspired that is ganito na nangyari sa sa Gong Festival natin, and patuloy pa rin to. I know this would even grow. Yung IPEACE natin, we're not just showing it now dito sa atin sa Cordilleras, but at least the world is knowing us. So I want to thank everyone who joined us sa struggles namin dito sa Gong Festival. To our national artist, Ate Kidnap, salamat po. You are one of the first pillars who started this in Manes. Yes. Ate Jo, salamat ng marami. At least that was a huge role in my life. So sa reflection on who I am. Yeah. Of course, to my commissioner, salamat din po. Yan, and my father. Yan. Who never-ending yung support niya sa kultura. And of course, may manang here. All of you guys. Thank you so much. So, Happy Gong Festival. Thank you so much, and please join us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sir Mike, for wrapping it up. And also, we would like to thank everybody here, our cultural elders, our councilors, for the guidance from the past years to up until this 8th Gong Festival. Nagdakal nga yaman mi nga ko ang youths for you having as our counselors, our cultural instructors, and for the guidance of everything that we do in here. And surely na hindi lang po kami na Gong Festival community ang maraming natutunan dito, kundi lahat din po ng mga nanood sa atin. Yes.
And yun nga po, gaya ng nabanggit ni Kuya Chow, maraming salamat din po sa lahat ng nagpa-participate, lahat po ng nagko-comment sa ating mga live videos, mga our resource persons for the past activities that we've had. Thank you po sa lahat ng effort ninyo. At we are very glad and very thankful of the culture or the pieces of culture that you have shared with us.
Dapat ligaw nung ada timas.
Ang laman dito sa expression.
You can see better na.
Ayan na yung masaya. Ay, takiling natin. Ikaw lang. Sige, sige, sige. Mga bata. May tambahin dito. Kaya. Again, naimbag nga aldaw kada tayo amin, kakailyan. Isang hiyawan naman dyan! Ayan. Again, happy 8th Gong Festival 2020. On behalf of the Gong Festival community, we would like to acknowledge the people behind the success of the online festival celebration, Indigenous Peoples for Arts, Culture and Empowerment, IPEACE, the Executive Director, Ma'am Jo Kapuno, the Director of IPEACE and President of the Board, Ma'am Lucy Ruiz, Board of Directors, Sir Sonny Bugnusen, the late Raffy Kapuno, Sir Harold Tawana, Sir Gary Donggayaw, and the Gong Festival Core Group, dagiti na aliptak nga uubing, nga uubing, culture bearers of this Gong Festival community. And NCIP, of course, NCCA, ililikha, owned by our very own pride, the national artist, Tatay Kidlat Tahimik. We thank you so much. We really put into our hearts this year's theme, let the sound of the gongs resonate healing throughout the world. These trying times, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, some of our Kailians lost their jobs, lost lives, including the father of Gong Festival, Sir Raffy Kapuno, that we dearly miss. Some are struggling mentally and emotionally. It seems that life stopped for a long time. Education, gatherings, and festivals are affected. However, the Filipinos and the IPs are resilient people, right? Oo naman! Amidst the pandemic, we unite in playing the gongs to call for the Almighty's healing and protection. And by dancing with the rhythm of the gongs, together, we will overcome everything, even this COVID-19 pandemic. For this year's online activities, we presented and discussed the Cordillera attires, dances, music, protocols, chants, and storytelling. The main objectives of these activities are to pass the rich culture and values to the younger generation, strengthen cultural identity, and to maintain and protect our IKSP's indigenous knowledge, systems, and practices. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you all, our elders, our speakers, the cultural groups, the cultural bearers, Kakailyans in and out the country, for actively participating the 8th Gong Festival online celebration this month of October. Matago-tagot ako amin! Matago-tagot ako amin! Totoo ang masahe, sorwe, tradition nga one, ang aming napagsasawan tayo, aming inaramid tayo dito ay kat pagpaisukan, pagragsakan, dagiti up po tayo. Ala, rugyan tayo nga natin sorwe. 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, stop it, please. Good work. This is the beauty of the girls of the Cordillera. It is the folk girls. Okay. It is popularly known as Gangsa. Some are called Kalsa or Hansa. Or Ganga or Gange. The gong is an iconic material culture. This is known to have existed around 2,500 years. It's an ancient instrument. And most of these instruments come from this area, from the northern area. The black gongs of Kabunyan.
si Kabunyan, ikaw agad iniskulan. Losan ka kumangwas ng biyaan. Kulit di kulilipahan, kulit di kulipanan, kulit di kulipanan. Si Kabunyan, ikaw agad iniskulan. Losan ka kumangwas ng biyaan. Kulit di kulilipahan, kulit di kulipanan, kulit di kulipanan. Kulit